Welcome back to our channel, and today's topic is all about foreshortening drawings. Okay, what is foreshortening? Is a term used to describe perspective. When you foreshorten an object, you make one part appear closer to you than the other part is much bigger. Foreshortening is used when drawing the figure or animals when we rely more on observation and sighting rather than constructed perspective. While foreshortening is an important element in linear perspective, foreshortening occurs in other types of two-dimensional representation of three-dimensional scenes, such as oblique parallel projection, drawings that are used in CAD or computer-aided design. Foreshortening figures, example of various problems in perspective taken from actual drawings which have appeared in Marvel comics. So the Marvel comics are employing or applying too much foreshortening. Example of these drawings are the Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, and even Superman. Compared to the thighs of the B-lane above, we know they are actually the same size. Yet, in this foreshortened view, the right thigh appears much shorter than the left. This is because the angle points of the leg almost directly at the viewer. Note how geometric version of the figure at right shows the perspective. Here are tips on foreshortening. Sit still and straight. Maintain your position as gradual slouch of only an inch. Alter your view and change the drawing. Keep your head parallel to the drawing surface by using an easel or standing over the drawing surface to avoid skewing your drawing. Draw what you see, not what you think it should look like. It may look strange at first, but still look correct when the drawing is completed. Observe part of the figure is hidden, disappearing behind closer elements. Note that elements closer to you will seem proportionately larger than the farther away. Use line weight, something drawn boldly and using contrast that will jump from the page. Okay, try to imagine foreshortened parts of this figure. The foreshortened parts will be her shoulder and the right hand, and the legs will be much smaller. Here are tips for foreshortening techniques. Place your object into a rectangular cube as if in a shipping crate or a block of wood you can carve your shape from. Lightly draw orthogonal lines to provide guidelines or grids when you're drawing a figure or irregular object. Okay guys, did you get it? Just imagine there is a orthogonal lines projection from one vanishing point. Note that objects close to you, close to the foreground, will block parts of the object farther away, as with the hand in the figure above. So the head is much bigger because it is closer to the viewer, and the hands and the 2 feet are so smaller because of the effect of the perspective, or it is the depth that gives an illusion that those feet are small. Use sighting techniques to compare proportion and angles of your object or figure. A ruler or pencil held at arm's length can be used as a guide for comparisons. Geometric forms. Breaking down the figure into geometric forms can help when applying perspective to the form. Here are geometric forms from rectangular going to cylindrical. Consider how the subject of your drawing would look in geometric form, and then use perspective to create foreshortening as with a cylinder above. Here is the example, guys, of a cylinder man. Okay, class, here are some tips for you on how to draw a good human figures using cylindrical method. Okay, imagine the torso of the human. First, that it is rectangular, and then convert it into cylindrical and round. Okay, so just like here, you can apply your foreshortening techniques mixed together with cylindrical method of drawing human figures. So these are cylinder for limbs. Notice, guys, the legs here is a cylinder. The torso is a cylinder and the arms. Even the head is a cylinder. Okay, notice here the hands is rendered in foreshortening. And here is a sample for you guys, sketch or drawing of a foreshortened man. Watch carefully the techniques. This is done in perspective way. You put a point here, the vanishing point under the feet, and then vanish lines so that you will have a bigger head, broad shoulder, and it looks distorted anyway. So foreshortening is a part of perspective. There is a process in which perspective can help you a little bit in drawing foreshortened objects or people, like those of the Marvel superheroes. You need to practice a lot. Some people use the spring method instead of cylinder. They use a coiled spring as their basis and foundation for their foreshortening. Okay, and foreshortening is a very unique way of presenting objects, which is much more like perspective drawing. Practice can make you perfect, guys. Okay, so you need a lot of practice, and for this, I'm gonna give you another project for foreshortening. Instructions coming up. Okay, class, here is your next project, drawing a foreshortened or foreshortening of any Marvel superheroes. Okay, so here are my examples of a good foreshortened Marvel superheroes. Just like your Superman with a foreshortened right hand and feet are foreshortened, and of course the left hand. Okay, just observe how the artist draw his foreshortened Marvel superheroes. Spider-Man here with bigger left hand than the left hand. So this is the effect of foreshortening. Same with the legs. The right legs and the left leg is much smaller. Here also the foot of Spider-Man is foreshortened, and compared it to the left foot, and the right hand compared it to the left hand and the shoulder. Those are effects of foreshortened. Here, the green hook. Look at the foreshortened forearm compared to the left hand or left forehand, and the hook again with exaggerated foreshortened fist, right fist. Okay guys, you can use bond paper for your foreshortened drawing. Use black pencils. I make that black pen, or maybe you can use your technical pen or sign pen or black ball pen. Okay, and make the drawing good. You can draw 1 or 3 figures of your favorite Marvel superheroes. Okay, that's your project for foreshortening. Okay, don't forget to make lots of comments on this video. For your comment is your attendance. Thank you so much. Ciao.